You can't pour into others what you haven't cultivated within yourself. So now let's talk about why self-work is a non-negotiable. I want us to zoom out and look at, especially as a leader, why we need to take this seriously. The truth is, leadership is overflow. You can't pour into others what you haven't cultivated within yourself. And I would even go a step further that when we have toxic thinking or toxic behaviors within inside of us, often probe from traumas or poor experiences, even toxic leadership before us, that ends up flowing over to the people you're leading. And if you've ever been in a space where there's a toxic leader at the head that you have to answer to, is a miserable workplace. It's a miserable place to be. And no one considers themselves a toxic leader. Generally, every toxic leader thinks that they're just being real. They're just saying how it is. But at the end of the day, they have some disgruntledness within their own personal self that's bleeding out into their work. And at the end of the day, we want to recognize that if you're not growing, if you're not learning, if you're not healing, then you're leading on empty. And when you lead on empty, that emptiness is going to spill out with that frustration, with impatience, with burnout. And it's these moments that are critical for us differentiating ourselves from unwittingly becoming a leader that we would never want to follow. And again, we've seen these leaders who've stopped working on themselves, hitting a level of success and decided that they were done learning, done growing. And you can always tell when that shift happens because slowly that influence dries up and they recycle the same old strategies, the same old visions. They stop listening to new voices and they stop being challenged. And eventually what they built begins to plateau or even decline because their personal growth stopped.
Help me go by my book. Yeah.